Sports.
On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. Mayfield on first down, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. Rolling to his left. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. To throw again on second down. Mayfield flushed out right. Throw left side complete. That's Marshall.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Rolling to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Throwing, Mayfield. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Baker Mayfield, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Jones. Fighting to stay upright. Being chased out left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Call that 49 9 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. He had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Terrace Marshall there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. Touchdown, Giants. Jordan Akins, 40 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for Carolina. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Jackson now to return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Out to the right here to Shepard. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Jones. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jordan Akins as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to cut into the lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's the All-Pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A first down throw from Mayfield. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. He's going to air one out for Anderson. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. So we now proceed to the start of the second half. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Jackson now to return. And up past the 35, a very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Looking to throw. Jones. High throw, but the catch is made. And they're going to have move this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a give to Barkley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Carolina.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Flush to his right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Baker Mayfield, an 8-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Jackson now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley there to make the grab. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Andre Roberts now to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. Buying time to his left. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. To throw again on second down. Mayfield dancing to his left. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive 7 plays in length. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Jackson now to return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 39, Jones. Complete to Akins. They find some open field here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Flushed out right. First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. First down now, but that clock rolling. Jones. His throw incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. To throw is Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll run with Barkley. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Jones. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now we know the touchdown. So So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Gonna own the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he gets it down to the 32. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.